Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. To my immediate left, we have Beverly Fields very bravely staying with us on the mat. I drafted her in yesterday and I think she cannot get enough of it. Right, Beverly?
So right.
How did you feel yesterday, the last episode?
I still feel great.
You still feel good.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
I'm looking forward to feeling more great.
You'll like it, especially with the explanations that Radan gives. I think it makes a lot more sense to understand what we are doing. So it's not just about the stretching. We also need to know what's happening in our body. And we bring experts like Radan every now and then so they can also help you understand what happens in your body. So I think that's another reason why you feel better too, because you know what's happening, right? Mm-hmm. You're not going to hurt yourself, and you know that it's quite safe to do certain stretches. So welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to see you back.
I appreciate it. I needed it for a long time.
That's good. In the control room, before I introduce you to our special guest, in the control room, Josiane Hurd, our director. Thank you so much for being there, Josiane. Assisting Josiane, we have Jabari Osaze. Jabari, thanks so much for coming back after dodging our radar for a long time. Welcome back. Kimball Hinton is here as our unofficial photographer one more time. We also have Lana Parr in our audience today. So those of you who want to come stretch with us, remember this is an open studio. You can always come here. We have Adjo Mantabia on camera, who just told me that my camera is right where she's controlling it. So thank you, Adjo, for being there. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the guidance you guys can give me. Roberta Espinel, responsible for the studio lights and the settings right here. Those of you who have not met our mascot, meet Oscar, the guy with the sunglasses in the background. Now for the big moment everyone's been waiting for. Radan Sturm is back with us. Radan, it is a pleasure to have you back.
Thank you, Banu. Good to be here.
It's always fun. It's nice to hear. It's lovely to hear the way you explain things in a very simple manner. And I think it's important for people to know what is happening in our body. I can take them through the stretches, but you actually may help them see sense.
And it is simple. It's very simple. It doesn't need to be as complicated as it seems.
That's what I like. You make everything sound so simple.
Yeah. I think it's when you first start any exercise program, it's complex.
Right. It's scary.
It's scary.
Right.
But when you get into it, it's not as complex as you think.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for making it seem as simple as well.
My pleasure.
You also have a blog.
I do, radansturm.com, which is where I talk about things like that. So all these myths and all these marketing things that people are trying to sell you things.
Right.
So I'm debunking that and telling you what the truth is.
That's why it's so perfect to have you on the show, because what we try to do is debunk all the myths about yoga. Mm-hmm. You're doing the same debunking with fitness. That's right.
That's why we've combined.
Exactly. And that's why it really feels so natural to have you on the mat here, because you're able to just go with the flow, and you believe in yoga too, which is good. I believe in fitness. I just don't believe that I'm ready for it, because it's just a bit much for my body.
We're going to go for a jog later.
Yeah, right. All along Brooklyn Bridge, 5 mile. My son actually did an 8-mile run.
Wow.
And he went all along the water. I didn't even know the river was that long. But anyway, he said he ran all along over the weekend. I said, do your legs hurt? He said, no, I'm feeling supercharged. I said, okay. He's 28. So you guys at your age, it's different. For me, I have to be careful. So those of you at home who feel that you've past your prime physically, don't worry. You're still very young. Watch how Lana and I try to hang in there whenever we can. If Lana can do it, if I can do it, I think you can all stay there. So don't give up on yourselves. Radan, today I thought, and Beverly, you two let me know if this is okay with you. I thought we would continue with the balanced postures that we stopped with yesterday. I think we did the Natraj. So we'll start with the Natraj and one more balance after that. Then we go right into the remainder of the standing and then the seated. As we go through these postures, Radan is going to help us understand our body better. Feel free, if something is not safe, let me know, because I know we do take liberties in yoga.
Well, I think we've got a good handle on that. I think starting off standing is good also.
Right.
Because it gets everything warmed up.
Yeah, and then
going to seated.
Going into seated, prone and supine. So let's
clever.
do that. Let's all stand up. If you are all ready to join us, feel free. We're going to start with a balanced posture. Usually starting with a balance in the beginning of our practice may or may not be the best thing. So just to counter that, we're going to do a very simple sun salutation. We're going to whiz through it. Heels together, toes apart, palms in front of your chest. press your palms in. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Palms 6 to 8 inches in front of your feet. Take your left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels down. Dip your head between your biceps. Inhale, bring the right foot between your hands. Place your left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot and do it in stages. Don't worry about it. Place your left knee down. That's it. Beautiful. Both palms on the right knee. Exhale and dip. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place the right palm on top of the left. Look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale, release. Let's come out of that and let's switch legs. We're going to combine both sides in the same round. Take the left knee back, right knee back. Bring the left foot forward. Both hands on the left knee. Exhale and dip. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Dip your right elbow over the left knee. Place the left palm on top of the right. Turn to look up at the raised elbow and hold.
We're working fast today, Bonnet.
To get the blood rushing and just warm up a little bit. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Both palms beside the left foot. Curl your toes in the right. Raise your right knee. Take the left to meet the right in plank position. Knees, chest and chin. Exhale and dip. Inhale, glide out into cobra. Press with your palms, press with the tops of your feet, and let's come up. And as Radan likes to say, tighten your buttocks to protect your back. Forehead to the ground, curl your toes in. Inhale, raise your buttocks all the way up. Exhale, press your heels down. Inhale, bring the left foot and then the right between the hands. Both palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Exhale and release. To your point, that's a very good observation. We're working fast, and you know what? The sun salutation, when we do it at home, because we don't have to announce the postures, we just do it. We can literally do it in 60 seconds.
Wow.
So it's like an annual physical check. This is a daily physical check. Just
It's
to make sure.
it's like cardio. It's like going for a run.
It is. You know, actually,
It's
you're
better.
right. A lot of people do ask whether we're going to lose weight practicing yoga, and I don't know, Beverly, if you've ever thought of asking that too. But people do ask, and I have to keep reminding them, yoga only balances your metabolism. It doesn't necessarily help you lose weight, but
I mean,
with cardio, exactly. You do 108 sun salutations, of course you're going to lose weight.
Yeah, it's a very simple equation. If you eat less and exercise more,
it's going to burn up.
You'll lose weight.
What's happening? So why do you lose weight when you eat less? And is it using up our reserves or something?
yeah, because your body's getting less energy in and you're expelling more,
Okay.
and you'll lose weight.
All right.
Very simple equation.
I'm fasting for more than one day now. I usually fast on Sundays.
You do?
Yeah.
All day?
All day Sunday, but fluids. It's a fluid fast. That's in my dad's memory. But I take fluid fast.
And
but
then you
know
go to
what?
McDonald's at night.
And I go when no one's looking. I go to McDonald's at night. Oh, we're not even allowed to use McDonald's name. All right. Let's get straight into the last two balance postures before we continue with the standing ones. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Right hand on the right hip. Inhale. Raise the left foot from behind. Hold on to your left ankle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Dip your torso. Raise your left knee. Beverly, I noticed in the last episode you were trying to go all the way down. That's fine. No, if your balance is good, you could try. Let's try that. You could, but mine, I may not be able to go all the way. Inhale, let's come up. You just do the best you can. Exhale and release.
Wow, it's a wonderful stretch because you're stretching the quadricep on the front on one leg and the hamstring on the other.
Hamstrings on the other, that's right.
So
That's
it's-
true.
a problem with on this leg.
Is it a balance problem you're talking about?
The muscle.
It's tight.
Oh, the
You feel
quad,
it?
the front?
Yeah. You might find one side's tighter
Do you
than
work
the
out
other.
there? Is it because she works out at the gym or is it just natural?
I mean, sometimes through posture
No, it's
things.
an injury.
Oh, it's
There
an
you go.
injury. Okay, there we found out the secret. No, but as you keep practicing, you feel stronger. More reason for you to come stretching on that. Transfer your weight to the left leg, left hand on the left hip. Hold on to your right ankle from behind. And then if you've already got hold of your right ankle, you can try and bring your knees closer together. That's more of a challenge for you. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, raise your right knee. Don't forget Radan step. Look at a point that doesn't move. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. Very gently, we're going to just shake it out a little bit, get the blood flowing through the knees and the ankles, and then transfer the weight to the left leg. Cross your right knee over the left. Wrap your right foot around the left calf. And to be able to do that a little more successfully, especially if you've been working out at the gym, your quad muscles may be tight and
your hips.
Your hips too. Is that what?
That's what's stopping the rotation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, if you don't wrap your right foot around your left calf, that's okay. The idea is to be able to stand on one leg. Focus, look at a point in front of you. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over the right. Twine your palms together and hold on to the opposite palms. Inhale, straighten your left knee, untangle your legs. Shake your legs out, untangle your hands. Oof. And Radan, you made a good observation in one of the previous episodes. It wasn't a live one, but you said if we still get the same workout, even if we don't do the upper and lower body. You can just do one part at a time.
Absolutely.
We still get
and a balance, as soon as one leg comes off the ground, that is a balance.
Right.
So even if you wanted to just start with one leg into the air, you don't have to twine. Just place it on top. It'll do the same thing. And as you progress, then you start to make it more difficult. It's the beauty of yoga. You can take it at any level.
At our own pace, and you can make your adaptations too. So if you've had a knee injury, as Lana did in the last episode, she makes her own adaptations. So be intelligent about your practice. And Beverly, you too have hurt the left leg, you said? Yeah. So your body will automatically make its adjustments. So just don't force yourself. As we like to say, if there are rips and tears, go see a doctor. But a little bit of pain is okay. Transfer your weight to the right leg. Cross your left knee over the right. And then if you want to go a little further, try and wrap your left foot around your right calf or ankle. Left knee is up. Inhale, the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over the left and twine your palms together. Some people are very flexible and they like to dip over. If you want to challenge yourself, you got strong low abdominal. Is that what we're using, Radan, to go down?
Predominantly your leg strength and balance at this point.
Inhale, let's come up. And I thought it was all about abs.
Abs are definitely involved with any balance.
Is that what it is?
If you think about tightening your abdominals, it'll help you balance.
Okay.
But primarily it's the leg strength, so whatever's holding you up.
Oh, okay.
And practice. Balance is practice.
That's true. You just need to keep practicing every day. Oh, well. Every day, come stretch with us.
All the more reason.
That's right. Now we have a very gentle posture which actually helps the whole body sink it. The whole upper body goes down, so it actually is drawn towards the earth. It's a matter of gravity, and that's one of the first of the 5 principles of yoga is gravity. So here's what we're going to do. Suspend the whole upper body. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead. Cross your palms over. Hold on to the opposite elbows. Wiggle your biceps behind your ears. Tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale. Fold from the hip. Now bring your heels out about, the insides of your feet are about 2 to 4 inches apart, or hip width apart, whatever you're comfortable with. Let gravity do its job right here. Let the whole upper body sink to the floor. Very gently, lower your hands to the mat, and I'm going to come forward actually. Take your left leg back and then the right. Exhale, press your heels down, dip your head between your biceps and hold. Inhale.
Should be feeling a nice stretch through the back of the calf muscles.
This feels good. Yeah. So this is actually a calf stretch. Am I getting any stretch in the upper body at all?
It's probably more strengthening through your shoulders.
Oh, okay.
So I think most people will feel this as a workout for the upper body, equal to a stretch in the calf.
Oh, that's where the balance comes in, right?
Yeah, and the strength.
The strength and balance. Okay, exhale. Inhale, bring the right foot between the hands. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. And it's the other one. Just so we can stay together, that's all. I think you lost a button there.
Yes,
Beverly.
thank you.
Exhale and dip. Inhale the left arm up. You might notice, Beverly, this is part of the sun salutation too. Dip your left elbow over the right knee. Place your left palm on top of the right. Turn to look up at the raised elbow and hold. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Let's switch legs as gracefully as we can. Take the right leg back. Bring the left foot forward. Uncurl your toes in the right foot. Both palms on the left knee. Exhale and dip. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip the right elbow over the left knee. Place the left palm on top of the right. Feel free, Radan, any explanations, any safety tips?
I think just don't bend forward into the hip too much.
Not.
It's just where you're comfortable.
Okay.
But it's a pretty safe exercise. Also, just not twisting too much.
As you mean not to go back?
Yeah.
What about this shoulder? We don't need to take that back?
Yeah, but only to where it's comfortable.
Okay.
Because
not to
you
force
don't want
it
to
back.
over-rotate.
Right. Not to force it. Inhale. Let's come out of that. Let's come on our hands and knees. Hands directly below the shoulders. Knees directly below the hips. Toes are curled in. Fingers are nicely splayed. Inhale. Lift the chin, chest, and buttocks and dip the abdomen. I said dip the torso. So which part is the torso?
Well, it's the same thing. I think the
Not
torso
just the whole
involves
upper
the
body.
back as well.
Oh, okay.
So your torso is front and back, whereas your abdomen is just in the
Just
front.
the front. Okay, so you dip your abdomen, not your torso. Okay. Inhale, raise the chin, chest, and buttocks, and dip your stomach. Dip your abdomen. Inhale and dip. So we need to bend our elbows to come down. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. One more time to redeem yourselves. Curl your toes in, inhale, and dip. Josiane, this is for you. I know you love cats. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Bring your knees a little closer to your hands. Come into neutral position. Bring your knees close to your hands. Let's come up on our knees. I'm going to stagger myself back. Let's all turn to face the front left of the mat. So somewhere around there. And then you see Radan is in profile, so if Aj's camera or someone else's camera is picking him up in profile, this is a good point to see that we all are going to take our hands back to our own level. So you don't have to go too deep, but you need to stay connected with your body. Place your palms on your buttocks, push your elbows back.
And this might even be enough for people.
This is enough. Is it strengthening the back? Is there a way to...
I mean, all you need to do from this position is just lean back a little bit and the back will start to work.
That's what I need to know. Okay, so we don't have to go down all the way. Just tighten your buttocks and then lean a little, like Radan said. So how far is little?
Well, you'll feel
Safe.
it.
You'll feel it. So as long as you can feel it in the low back.
Yeah, and as you say, as long as it doesn't rip and tear,
We're safe.
we're safe.
For those of you who want to take this to a slightly different place, very gently lower the right hand to the right heel. Left hand goes to the left heel. Once you've made that connection, tilt your head back, tilt your pelvis forward, and relax. You know, I have been told so many times yoga teachers are compared to dentists, get you in the weirdest postures and say, breathe, but you know, that's so important. Inhale, bring the right hand, and then the left. That is a beautiful camel posture, Beverly. Left hand back to the buttocks.
What will stop people doing that is not necessarily the back flexibility or strength, but how open they are in the shoulders.
Okay. So
Because they won't be able to get the shoulders back there enough
to connect with
reach.
their heels.
So
That's a good point. I never thought of
it's
it.
a
So it's
shoulder
not really the
flexibility
back,
issue.
it's about shoulders.
Equal.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
good to be aware, and that's why we need you to come back. You're coming back tomorrow. I hope you keep your promise. Now let's all sit on our heels. And for those of you who find this posture maybe a little tight in the quads, the front of your upper thighs, you may want to bring your knees out a little bit. Now we are going to go back, so very gently lower the right hand and then the left. Keep your knees on the mat. Do not lift your knees. That's too much pressure on your ankles. So you want to keep your knees down. It doesn't matter if you don't go down all the way. If you are down, tilt your head back. And then if your knees are out to the side, this is a good moment to bring your knees together. Don't force it. As Radan says very nicely, don't force yourself. If your body permits you, bring your knees together and hold. Hi, Oscar. Press with your palms. Inhale, and let's come up. Now we're going to do a very gentle forward fold. A nice release for the spine. Inhale, the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Take your arms all the way overhead, palms facing in. Exhale, fold from the hip. Place your palms on the mat. Elbows are raised. Now, if you can, not all of our bodies can. My body does resist this posture a little bit because occasionally my buttocks come off of my feet. But if you can, you want to bring your buttocks and place them nice and gentle on your heels, on the soles of your feet.
This one we can hold for a while.
I know, it feels so good, huh?
Yeah.
And also, it's a nice rest posture. It's an active posture, too, because the elbows are off the ground. Elbows off the ground, Radan. But it's also a very nice rest posture. Press your palms together. Inhale, come up with a straight back. Oh, now I know what you mean. Exhale and release. When I came up, I actually forced myself to use the lower abdominal muscles to bring myself up. Okay, I found where my abdominal muscles are, so I'm happy about that. Thank you, Ajay. 5 minutes. We're going to do a couple of twists, seated twists, so let's get right into that. Tuck your left heel under the right buttock, and for this one, in case, I don't think you do, Beverly, just in case we need some belts, I'm going to leave them out.
Oh, I do.
For those of you at home who are stretching with us, twisting with us, if you have props at home, you don't have to have a belt.
You could just use a normal
rope.
belt.
Exactly, a rope. Or not your leather belt though.
No?
No, they'll be a little tough, right? I guess you could. If you have a fabric belt, it would be better. But if you have an elastic belt, that's the last thing you want to use. It has too much give, so it doesn't really challenge you. Cross your right foot, tuck your left heel under your right buttock. She's already terrified of what's happening. You'll do this beautifully. Cross your right foot over. Now, you've got your left foot under your right buttock. Raise your right, Cross your right foot over the left knee. That's it. And you don't even have to go too deep just yet. Oh, that's good. You've got it over. That's good. The front of the left foot faces the front of the mat. Push your right knee in to the left and torque your upper body to the right. Hold on to your right knee with your right hand. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, dip your left elbow over your right knee and push your right knee in. I need to help myself up a little bit. And then hold on to either your left knee or the side of your garment. You don't have to hold on to the knee. I need to do that or I come undone. Take your right hand behind you. Turn to look back. Now that's all that bread and chola and all that spice that I've been eating this afternoon. So if you hear me burping, I can excuse myself in advance. Turn to look back. Very gently. Inhale. Let's turn to the front. Release the hands first. Untangle your legs. And let's switch legs. Tuck the right foot under the left buttock. Cross the left foot over the right knee. Front of the left foot faces the front of the mat. Push your right knee in. Push your left knee in to the right. Torque your upper body to the left. Hold on to your left knee with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Dip your right elbow over the left knee and then either hold on to your right knee or a piece of your garment. And if it gets a little tight, take it easy. If it gets a little tight, you can wiggle your left foot forward. And if your body does resist any particular posture, please take it easy. Give yourself a break. Just relax till your body calms down. You can also bring your left foot forward and then take your right hand behind you. Turn to look back. Why is it, Radan, we feel so good when we come out of this posture?
Because it's over.
Well, there's
I was just going to ask you, does it ever feel comfortable?
Actually, no, but it does feel good.
Afterwards.
It does, afterwards. And let's release our hands first before I jabber away. But I've always felt the reason, and I can say this from personal experience, I really feel energized when I come out, and I feel the reason is we are starving the upper and lower body of fresh oxygen when we're in the twist. And then suddenly we're releasing, so all that fresh blood, fresh oxygen is rushing to the glands and organs. So we just feel energized. That's the practical explanation. I don't know if there's some kind of a
No, it makes sense to
gym
me.
it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
And it does feel good. But you're right. I like the simple way. It's over. Extend your left leg out to the front. Fold your right knee in. Keep your right foot close to the inside of your upper left thigh. Hold on to the right ankle with your left hand. Bring your right knee out about 60 degrees, so at a 60-degree angle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, wrap your right hand around your right knee from the inside. Good. And then take your left hand from behind, clasp the opposite fingers. Once you've made that connection, look up, take your left shoulder back, look over your right shoulder, and hold. And if you feel you might, on one side, you may want a little bit of help, you could use one of the belts, a face wash, whatever you can get your hands on, that'll help you make that. Your clothing, that's right. Hold on to a piece of your clothing. Make sure it doesn't tear.
You might find on this side you're open and on the other side is not.
Very good, Abs. Actually, I do find that.
Definitely on one side I can't
that's
connect,
right.
and the other I can.
Inhale and release. And that's perfectly normal, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Extend. That's good to know that we're all in normal company. Extend the right leg out. Fold the left knee in. Hold on to your left ankle with your right hand. Bring your left knee out to the side just a little bit. I believe we may have about a minute left. So while we're actually going into the other side of this posture, I'd like to acknowledge our crew, our director, Josiane Hurd. Assisting Josiane in the control room, we have Jabari Osaze, Adjo Mantabia on camera. Thank you, Adjo, you're my boss. And we have Lana Parr is in the audience today. So Lana, thank you for your energy from wherever you are. Kimball Hinton, our unofficial photographer who's disappeared for now. And Roberta Espinel for the studio lights and settings. Inhale the left arm up. On behalf of, wrap your left hand around your left knee. On behalf of Beverly Fields and our special guest, Radan Sturm, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. Take your right hand from behind. You've got your fingers together. Pretty good. Clasp the opposite fingers. Look over your left shoulder. Open up your right shoulder. So you're getting opposing forces right there. Inhale. Release the hands first. And are your hands connecting on the other side? See? You're right. You're right. One side. Release your hands first.
The good side.
The good side and the bad side. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Keep your right leg extended. Right foot is flexed. Turn to face the extended leg. Attach the sole of the left foot to the inside of the upper right thigh. Inhale the arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. Keep inhaling. Radan knows what's coming next. Take your arms all the way overhead.
Can you see the fear? The fear in my face.
No, I don't see any fear in you. I think I see a lot of fun. Exhale and fold. I think when we enjoy what we are doing, it just feels so much better. Hi, Jonathan. Good to see you. Inhale, press your palms together. Exhale and release. Another thing you might have noticed, extend your left leg out, fold the right knee in. You might have noticed